Hi, I'm Hadia. I'm a spiritual counselor, life coach, minister. I've been doing this since 1997. And this is Happy. Her name is Happy. She's a dog, as you see, and she's a Maltese. People ask me, what kind of dog is she? She's a Maltese. And I shave her hair because she gets hot and uncomfortable. Her comfort is more important than her looks to me. Are you happy? And I love her. And I work with people one-on-one over the phone. My webpage is hadialoving.com. And you're welcome to go and look at it. Today I want to talk about love. Self-loving, self-caring, self-nurturing. Loving yourself. Love yourself. And the reason I say loving, because it needs to be into action. It's something that I've learned to do. I came from a space where it wasn't talked about. It was always you show up, you take care of other people and everybody else. And then somebody said, Hadia, you get to be included. I was like, huh? What? What do you mean I get to be included? So I started thinking about that. And the first step, action step that I took is looked it up in the dictionary. What does love mean? And I'm like, okay, the way I dress myself, the way I eat, the way I talk to people, the people I hang out with, how I keep my home clean, dirty, messy. And then I realized I want to really focus on loving in action. So I looked up also the thesaurus. So that's my suggestion. If you're working on something, look up the word, what it means, and pick a definition that you appreciate and that works for you. And then look it up in the thesaurus and see the different meanings as well. So I realized that loving is not only exterior things, what I eat, what I wear, it's also how I think about myself and others, and how I feel about myself and others, and also my spiritual life, my relationship with my spirit, with the God of my understanding. And I went on a silent retreat for a week. And I wasn't talking, my mind was talking, and it was so negative. I'm like, oh my God, I could write like scenarios of dramatic stuff for shows and movies. And I'm like, oh geez, I need to stop doing that. So I started an affirmation, and my affirmation was, Spirit, teach me to love myself and to be kind to myself as you love me, and to be patient and respectful. And I started reversing my negative thinking. Every time I thought I wasn't good enough, I would say, okay, stop. I am good enough. Thank you for sharing. I am enough. My life is enough. When I would hear myself, oh, you don't look good in that. Like, okay, maybe true, but this is the best that I have on right now. You're not eating the right thing. You're not saying the right thing. Your hair doesn't look good. You don't make enough money. You don't drive a good car. Like, okay, that's fine, and I appreciate what I have and what I'm doing for myself right now. So self-loving and nurturing is really important. And then watching how I was talking about other people in my mind. When I'm criticizing other people, I'm really criticizing myself, because in my subconscious mind, it doesn't know the difference between me and them. Everything that's surrounded, our basic self is self-centered. And I'm like, oh, well, I need to stop thinking negatively about people. And there's a difference between judgment and discernment. If somebody does something mean to me and I'm judging them, I'm hurting myself. But if I'm having discernment and saying, oh, their behavior is not acceptable to me, then I can set boundaries and move and do something else and say no to that behavior and still be kind and loving to myself and to them. It doesn't mean that they deserve it or don't deserve it. It's not about that. It's how I treat people, is how my basic self receives it. So I show up in loving and kindness to myself and to them. As somebody said, do unto others as you want done unto yourself. I say do unto you as you want done unto others. If you want love in your life, you start loving yourself, caring for yourself, saying no to the things that don't work for you and to the people and people's boundaries. You say, nope, I'm not going to deal with that. You're mean to me. I'm not going to talk to you right now. And move on. And you'll find that your world will shift. When you shift your relationship with yourself, it will shift on the outside. And a simple example, when you go to the store, if the server or the person behind the cash register is mean to you, just stop and think, how am I showing up with myself? And it's always, to me, I use the world as a mirror. When people are nice to me and they smile and they say hello, I'm like, oh, I'm in a loving, kind space with myself. And when people cut me off, and sometimes it's not about me, it's true. Some people have road rage. I've been flipped off when people are driving, and I'm just like, okay, God bless you, bye-bye. But I keep myself loving and kind. I don't react to their aggression, because that's not kind and loving to me. So in closing, I would like to say, take the leap and love yourself and put it into action. Self-loving, caring. Thank you for watching. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you like my channel, and drop a comment of things you would like me to talk about. And thank you. Hope we'll see you on the next episode, or next time, or whatever. David is laughing.
This is not being cut out.